It was around 8 p.m., and I was just finishing up my last delivery for the night. It was a warm summer night, little warmer than usual. My friends had been texting me to hop online, and I couldn't wait to join them. But first, I had to drop off this last order. The address led me to a cozy-looking house in a quiet neighborhood. The porch light was on, casting a warm glow onto the front steps. Nothing about the place seemed out of the ordinary, just a typical suburban home. I grabbed the food bag and made my way to the door, my mind already drifting to the drive home. I rang the doorbell and waited, tapping my foot impatiently. To my surprise, the door swung open just as I was about to snap a pic of the food on the doorstep. A middle-aged man stood there, his friendly smile catching me off guard. "Hey there, sorry for the delay," he said, his voice warm and inviting. "I appreciate you bringing this over." I nodded, still slightly taken aback by the unexpected encounter. "No problem, enjoy your meal," I managed to reply before turning to leave. But just as I was walking away, the man called out to me. "Hey, wait a second," he said, stepping out onto the porch. "Would you like some water before you go? It's the least I can do for delivering in this weather." I hesitated for a moment, caught off guard by the offer. But something about the way he was looking at me sent a shiver down my spine. "No thanks, I'm good," I replied quickly, eager to get out of there. It seemed harmless, but odd. Most people who order delivery want zero contact with drivers. I made my way back to my car, feeling relieved to be away from the strange encounter. That night, I pushed the encounter to the back of my mind as I drove towards the gas station to pick up some snacks and a drink. My night went on as normal until the following day. As I scrolled through the news while sipping my morning coffee, I froze in horror. The headline read, "Local man arrested for cannibalism, evidence found in missing person case." My heart pounded in my chest as I read the details of the grisly discovery, the same house, the same address where I had made my last delivery. The man I had encountered just hours before was now behind bars, accused of the unthinkable. I felt a chill run down my spine as I realized how close I had come to a sinister fate. The memory of his inviting smile and piercing gaze haunted me, a reminder that evil could lurk behind even the most ordinary facades. From that day on, I couldn't shake the feeling of unease whenever I made a delivery, always wondering what horrors might be hiding behind closed doors. It was Friday evening, and after a long day working as a pharmacy technician at the hospital, I was ready to head home to my wife and 2 kids. But with the weekend approaching, I decided to pick up a few food delivery gigs on the app to earn some extra cash. After a few smooth deliveries, I picked up an order with a promising $20 tip. It was a little out of the way from home, but I figured it would be worth it for the extra cash. As I drove, my phone kept buzzing with calls from the customer, but I ignored them, focusing on the road and the food I had to deliver. I didn't want any distractions. But as I neared the house, curiosity got the better of me, and I picked up the phone, wondering what the customer could possibly want. All I heard on the other end was static and humming, sending a chill down my spine. Weird, I thought to myself, but I brushed it off as bad cell service. I pulled up to the house, and that's when things started to get unsettling. The front door was wide open, swinging lazily in the evening breeze. I peered inside, catching a glimpse of a dark hallway that seemed to stretch on forever. Something about it sent shivers down my spine, and I hesitated, second-guessing whether I should even finish the delivery. I decided I couldn't shake the feeling of dread that washed over me, so I stayed in the safety of my car, my fingers fumbling to cancel the order on the app. I knew canceling this far into the delivery would negatively impact my score on the app, and the dollar amount of the food would come out of my pocket. I did not care. I wanted to. No needed to get the hell out of here. But as I attempted to cancel, I noticed something strange. The delivery had already been marked as completed, and there was a picture attached. A picture of me sitting in my car, taken from outside the window. Fear surged through me as I realized someone had been watching me the whole time. Without a second thought, I slammed my foot on the gas and peeled out of there, heart racing and hands trembling. I didn't stop until I was safely back home with my family. The image of that open door and dark hallway burned into my mind. And as I hugged my wife and kids close, I couldn't shake the feeling that someone or something had been waiting for me in the shadows.